Good Friday here for Wake Up Nigeria.
Yeah.
And like employers on Monday, employees are actually at their happiest on Fridays, if you notice. So good morning to you guys, all you happy people out there feeling a Friday edition for Wake Up Nigeria. Welcome once again.
They're feeling the joy. And since we work hard during the week, we ensure that during the weekend, we get to hang out with friends, families, so it kind of balances out very well.
Yeah, for us, our weekend started yesterday because we partied yesterday. Sort of.
We didn't
Kinda. We're singing and doing music videos.
Starting.
That was yesterday.
Why are you exposing us like that?
Whatever, man.
You know what?
You know what?
We have loads happening this Friday.
Great fun-filled edition here for a Friday. What is the weekend looking for, like you? Looking like for you? Put it the other way. What's it looking like for you guys? Please do let us know. Okay, we'd like to know. We have a great show, great edition here, all packaged. You just have to wait.
And standing at attention, ready to serve us in the kitchen,
is our brand new chef,
Sam.
Chef Sam.
Welcome,
how you doing, man?
Chef Sam. Oh, okay, so just wave at us, Chef Sam. We know, you're ready. Got his gloves on, got his chef whites ready. We know he's about to do battle.
Yeah, Chef Kung Fu. Now, just so you know, it's
game day.
Now, just so you know, it's
game day.
Thank you very much.
And on game day, we're geared up for some amazing fun. My name is Titilayo.
And my name is Mazino Appeal. What they don't know is that they don't know what the game for today is going to be. It's a surprise.
Honestly, it gets scary when he gets...
Now, don't worry. It's something you can do. So I was going to help you along that exercise path you've got going.
Sometimes that helps. Are you sure you want it?
In any case, remember now, you can see us live on GOTV. All you need to do is go to channel 27 and, of course, on UHF channel 49. It's that easy. You can also stream us through live at tvcentertainment.tv and on Facebook at TVC Connect.
Yes, sir. It's a mouthful, isn't it?
I know.
But we're everywhere. So just get with the program. We also have an app available for you. It's on Android and on iOS. You can watch us from anywhere in the world as long as you have internet. So let's tell them what we have lined up for today.
Ohayo gozaimasu. Or, I can't remember my Japanese. Thank you very much is what I was trying to say.
Yeah, so we're set for the weekend now.
Already got started. Welcome, Winfred. Lovely hat. You're all ready for today, aren't you?
Absolutely. You know now. So, yeah.
Ooh, wait, guys. So, if you guys walk into a room, what's the one track you want to follow your actions?
This girl is on fire. So there's not a singing day, but that's it. That's
Girl on fire. That's
really?
Keys, yeah.
Winfrey, Girl on Fire. Ooh, okay. Now it works.
What?
Now it works. Now let's let Titi blow our minds out with hers.
Really?
Go take me to the 50s.
Wow, the 50s?
Wow.
Goodness me, not that
just
far.
called your grandma.
Really? Probably the 80s or 90s.
What would it be?
Because they had the happiest music back
True.
then. Lovely Day from Bill Withers.
Jazzy.
Yeah, very
I like
nice
it.
song.
I think it's a grand one. I think it's
And I know it's gonna be it's gonna be a lovely day. Yeah, well,
this generation don't understand.
Yeah, they don't get. That's the song now.
I mean, what else? What Superman theme? Dun 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 dun. Dun,
Really? I said it.
dun, 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 dun.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? It's Super Mazzino!
All my life, I actually wanted to look like what's his name, Reeves.
Really?
Yeah, Buddha belly not working. Sorry, but
Maybe another lifetime.
It's not too late. I see grandpa is older than you. Actually,
Yeah.
Whoa, it's the way you put it. You see grandpa's older than me, meaning I'm one of them.
Grandpa's older than you.
It's okay, no
Goodness
problem.
me. But think about it this way. Have you ever seen a 70-year-old with a pot belly? No. They don't. A lot of them don't survive.
Yeah, they're actually frail.
So I was going to say I have hope, but that's great. Let's do the weather when we get back. And you're welcome. It's a Friday morning. My name is Mazino Appeal, and this is the news. Now we begin in the United Kingdom, where a Westminster Magistrate Court has acknowledged that the kidney donor in the case of former Deputy Senate President Ike Kuremadu and his wife Beatrice is not a minor. At the continuation of the trial yesterday, the prosecution accepted that he is 21 years old, not 15, as earlier speculated. The court has now fixed 4th of August as the date for the next hearing. Also, the UK Attorney General has approved that the case be tried at the Central Criminal Court in London. Recall that Senator Ekuremadu and his wife, Beatrice, were arrested by the British police on the 23rd of June on allegations of human trafficking and organ harvesting that violate the country's Modern Slavery Act. Meanwhile, Chairman of the Senate Committee on Foreign Affairs, Amadu Balkachukwa, led the Senate delegation to the court. The former president of the Senate, David Mark, former Minister of State for Education, Chukwuemeka Nwajuba, and a delegation from the Nigeria High Commission were also present in court. In other matters now, for the next 3 months, the domestic runway of the Murtala Mohammed Airport, Lagos, will be completely closed. This move is to enable some repairs and installation of airfield lighting on the runway. That's according to a statement issued by the Acting General Manager, Corporate Affairs, FAN, Faithful Hope Ibaze. With this development, international and local airlines will use the international runway for landing and takeoff during the 3-month period. The statement read, as part of efforts aimed at improving safety and efficiency of flight operations at the Murtala Mohammed Airport, Lagos, the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria has concluded arrangements to complete the installation of Cat 3 airfield ground lighting system on runway 18L 36R. End of quote. Outside Nigeria now, United Kingdom Prime Minister Boris Johnson has announced his resignation as Conservative leader, but says he will continue to serve as PM until the party chooses his successor. Mr. Johnson says it is clearly now the will of Conservative MPs that there should be a new leader. The Prime Minister also disclosed that a herd instinct at Westminster rejected his bid to stay on as party leader. But a growing number of Tory MPs say he has to leave now rather than wait. Labour also insists Boris Johnson cannot stay on as PM, or they will try to bring a no-confidence vote in Parliament. PM Johnson's leadership has come under intense scrutiny after an investigation report criticized a culture of rule-breaking inside the Prime Minister's office in a scandal known as Partygate.
Mr. Speaker, clearly, if there were circumstances in which I felt it was impossible for the government to go on and discharge the mandate that we've been given, or if I felt, for instance, that we were being frustrated in our desire to support the Ukrainian people, or over some major point.
Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, Friday. I don't know, I'm just very excited. I've been excited since yesterday.
Weekend mood.
Yeah, like I said to you before, weekend started yesterday. Yeah, we can't tell them exactly why, can we?
Well, we've all been having some, team bonding activities because, we're preparing for something. But the truth is, trying to find those little moments where you can enjoy yourself and just have fun with friends is really important, because it just feels like those times are too few and far between these days.
And Winfrey is not the dainty little princess you guys think she is when she's out and about. She's actually quite enjoyable. Quite wow. You actually are. And she puts together most of the stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
She'd be like our social prefect.
Exactly. Very unlike Mike. Mike, who's always concerned about leaving the place because of traffic.
But seriously though, traffic has been gangster.
So let's talk about that, and
And it's because of the upcoming holiday.
And of course the rain. Let's not put that aside as well.
So the traffic yesterday was especially horrific because people were actually trying to get some shopping done for the weekend. And then the rains added to that, and the bad roads and all of that. So everybody came into the office today complaining. In fact, some people had to be picked up by the logistics managers instead of drive their cars this morning. It's only going to be worse today. Because the holiday is going to be Monday and Tuesday. But speaking about the holiday and Eid, there was this post that was put up on Instagram by Aziz Zatao. He said, Eid is this weekend. Now, very important. Remember, ram is very expensive if you can find it. Bag of rice is almost 40K. Don't collect people's food and then throw it away. It's completely fine to reject it instead. It's that time, it's that kind of economy right now where you cannot be wasteful with people's gifts. In the past, perhaps maybe you'd eat to Bellafuism. And then maybe you have some leftovers you give to Tinky Winky, who's your dog. You can't do that anymore. You shouldn't. You should respect people's gifts this time, and even just respect life generally. It's not easy.
So this issue of there's some families that they must give. You know, it's just part of their culture, their traditions, and everything. They've been doing it every year. They will do what they can.
Religious thing, actually.
Yes, of course. But in the end, some people choose not to, but some people choose to make sure they always do. But then again, a lot of people this period make demands of their friends. Also put a lot of pressure. So, for instance, I remember he even on set would be like, where's my round? Where's my round? I'm coming to your house. It's a lot of pressure. I feel like you shouldn't put that much pressure on people anymore. The economy around the world, it's not just Nigeria. It's gone to, you know, words I can't use on air. But what I would like is for people to adjust that mindset and figure out different ways to share and celebrate, not just keep demanding for food. It's just feel really,
Absolutely.
really
I mean, it
sensitive.
takes me all the way back to childhood. I mean, as we said, even during Christmas, during the holidays, Eid and all of that, we have, like, we see bowls of food and all of that. And I know certain families that actually don't, they actually receive the food, but they don't eat it, right? And so I think the same thing, it's actually good to reject it. But then again, even with, like, normal social gatherings now, as you spoke about earlier, things are not as surplus as they used to be anymore, and all of that. People are really conscious. Funny thing is that for me, growing up, my mom was always very, very particular of the fact that you cannot waste her food. Just you can. If you're going to, even till now, it still affects me. I rather take a little and then go back for more, which I never eventually do, than like heap it and all of that. So my mom was the kind of person that she made sure you won't have your meat until you finish your food.
Oh, I'm telling you, you're one of those people that eat the meat last. No. What's the point? I have a strategy. You have to have at least two. At least it could be more than two. And one goes in the middle of the meal, and then one is last. Because as a kid, I used to eat meat
you
first.
understand, exactly.
I'd eat it first and then finish it.
No, my mom, you must finish your food and you go for your meat. So till now, I can't eat my meat anytime if it's not the end of the meal.
So some strategies to avoid food wastage. Change the sizes of the plates you people use in your house. Serving dishes. Don't give them a huge dish and then put a small meal by the side. Why not just reduce the size of the plate so it still looks full? It's all in the mind, you know. And then for the kids, like, so I mentioned earlier that my daughter had been having this habit of wasting food. Hey, I said, don't worry, you will not push me to spank you.
So what do you do?
So what I did was I said, look, for every time you waste food and I find out, I'm charging you 500 naira.
And then, check this out. When was the last time you were at an Owambe party and saw people leaving their souvenirs behind?
Nah.
No,
they don't.
Sometimes you get sugar or salt and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Yoruba aunties bring as the extra souvenirs for everybody.
Salt, sugar.
Something very interesting.
People don't leave them behind anymore.
No. Yes, and the type of souvenirs are changing. We're seeing more food stuff. I'm definitely seeing where they serve pepper. And rice, and oil, and all of that.
Onions.
Or as souvenirs.
Golden.
Parties. So now, like, then it's laughable, but now that, you know, people know that it's real.
Well, because people need these little things. And if you have more hacks, I think you should actually let us know.
Figure it out.
Personally, I find that one very interesting. Reduce the size of the bowl.
Yes,
That's
reduce the
something I
size
didn't
of your
think
plate.
about.
Yes.
Personally, I have a very strange eating habit that has always helped me. And it's getting served very small meals.
Okay.
I never take more than a handful. And, you know, it's just very, it just sustains me. And if I want more, then I ask for more. Also, when you go to parties, note that the food that you're getting served is getting smaller as well. So maybe you can use that hack and just make the plates smaller.
There is a particular hotel that, you know, most hotels have a buffet serving for breakfast and maybe dinner. So they do the breakfast buffet, but then when you get to where the plates are, you just notice these very small plates. You're like, where are the big plates?
True.
They're trying to tell you something like, look, we know it's a buffet, but hey.
We know it's a luxury hotel.
What they do most times, they go for the big place and make sure the place is full before they leave there. And most times they don't finish all the meals.
Remember one event we were at together? It was a very modest event. But I want to say that the reason why I'm not offended that they couldn't serve us so much was because of the times that we're living in.
Yeah.
When I sit back and I think about the effort,
Oh,
it was a very interesting event. Let's leave it.
Let's leave it.
Let's leave it. It was a very interesting event, but they could not afford to serve anything.
Yeah.
But it was the passion behind the event. It was the effort that the person had put in that actually. And I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to stay till the end of this event just to give what I can, which is my presence, and that I value what you're trying to do. So I'm just asking for a social reorientation.
Yeah.
People should start to think less of what they can get from other people, especially the fact that knowing that times are not as easy as what it used to be from before. And just make sure you appreciate people more. Don't waste their
food. So people are planning weddings. There's weddings tomorrow, for instance, a wedding, you know, they're planning events. Don't put undue pressure on them.
That one is normal.
So, like,
once they buy ashrebi, they must eat food.
Imagine.
Eat food, yeah.
And then they, oh, that thing is so painful.
ashrebi.
Oh.
That is one thing that
I do not like the culture of ashrebi. I think the pressure that it puts on people, on husbands especially, is a bit too much.
Husbands especially, really? Really?
Because no, this is
Oh,
the fact.
wow.
I do not like Ankara. It's not something that I don't know if you're
not a fan.
I'm not a fan of Ankara. It's a great African print, but I'm not a big fan of Ankara. Now, when people say you have to come to my wedding and this is the ashrebi, they don't even ask whether you can buy it, they just give it to you. Personally, I'm like, what am I going to use this for?
You're part of the problem.
I'm
you know
buying
how.
it.
Let me tell you how. Because now, because of people like that don't like Ankara, they can't upgrade it to lace.
It's
lace is more expensive.
So, but the culture, I think, is one culture that in these times has to be...
We have to adjust.
Yeah, let's adjust it. Don't force people to... Don't, in fact, ashrebi, just give them color.
Yeah.
Golden brown.
So prices are going up.
Yes.
Prices are going up for even ashrebi now. Before, it was really easy. You could even do like a 10K ashrebi before. Nah, you can't see that anymore. 25K, 30K, depending on the level of the
30K.
30K.
About 75.
Oh, goodness.
How much was yours?
Mine was 25.
Oh, gosh.
So you're part of the problem.
No,
Good fabric though.
but it's a
that can
lot
last
of
long.
pressure.
He's okay.
That pressure is crazy.
But it wasn't compulsory now.
It wasn't
No,
actually.
of course not. Of course
No, it
not. No, I'm just saying, if you can't do it, don't feel bad. Don't feel like you've not delivered. And if anybody comes to meet you, tell them, adulthood, na scam.
Hey, better get some for your
No, I
mind.
think you actually take the option of like sending the couple that money instead of buying it, which actually makes
Did you get mine?
more sense.
Like, little envelope.
Yeah, so
Really?
You got it?
Little envelope? As you know?
Very little. Just a few couple 100,000.
People do transfers these days. You are still
No, there's a certain tangibility that goes with putting an envelope and giving it to the couple. Like, hey, here. You know, they feel it is heavy.
But you know that the husband is not going to see any of that money, Sha. It's always the bride that ends up taking that money.
Very, very true. I always wonder what happens to it, you know.
All right. So a lot of traveling is going to be happening this weekend. People need to take care. First of all, the roads are slick because of the rains.
Yes.
Of course, fuel.
Fuel is another situation.
Don't save it. We know there's a sort of
Don't
scarcity
hoard
out there. Just don't put it in the car when you travel.
Yeah.
Not a big idea, not a grand idea. There's special jerrycans, if you're going to do that, that you have to use. And there's steel containers. Plastics, not a bright idea. Please don't do that. Just be careful out there. Plenty of roads, plenty of vehicles on the roads, especially this season, especially today. Everybody wants to get to family if they're leaving outside of Lagos. So please be careful. When you get to family, please appreciate them for what they are, value what they give to you, and one more thing.
Security.
Yes.
Yeah.
Important. Very, very important.
You need to make sure you're really security conscious. And of course, when you're going for picnics, hangouts, family gatherings, just
be very aware
of your surroundings, be very vigilant, and hopefully things will get better. That's all we can say.
Got it, but yeah.
Welcome to the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen, and on a Friday we have a brand new chef with us. He's called Chef Sam. Welcome, Chef Sam.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, so you look ready to work, ready to give us a meal that we are gonna enjoy today. What's the name of your restaurant?
Flames by Lasibo.
Flames by Lasibo. Okay, all right, I can already hear flame. Flames means, you know, some very, very hot food. I'm talking about someone who has definitely got some skills. Even from his prep, you understand that he's ready to work. All right, what's the name of what we're making today?
Italian meatball soup.
Meatball soup.
Yes.
Okay. I know meatballs, I know Italian food, but soup? Whenever we think of soup in Africa, we think of swallow. These are going to use our hands to eat. Am I right?
Yes, but this one is different.
It's different?
Yes.
Okay, how is it different? Talk to us about the ingredients.
Okay. This is my diced carrots.
Okay.
My meatball already molded. My pasta. Chopped celery.
Okay.
Mashed garlic. My low-sodium beef broth. Extra virgin olive oil. Then I have with me my parsley, fresh parsley and basil.
Okay, so can I touch the parsley and basil?
Yes, sure.
Gently?
Yes.
So these herbs, do you grow them yourself or did you buy them in the market?
No, we buy them in the market.
You buy them in the market?
Yes,
They look
the
extremely
supermarket.
fresh.
Yes.
Are these part of the actual meal or is this for garnishing?
It's part of the actual meal.
Okay,
Yes.
all right then. So these are very flavorful herbs here,
Yes.
and they look great. But I want to talk a little bit about the pasta. You said we're doing a soup. Why is there pasta here?
Like I said, it's an Italian food.
Okay.
Most especially, we have, when we say Italian, it comes with pastas.
Okay.
So this is kind of a variety mixture with soup and the pasta as well. So the pasta, we're going to boil it, it goes direct inside the soup. So as you're having the soup,
Yeah.
you're having the pasta with it as well.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so you're using extra virgin olive oil.
Yes.
Any particular reason? Can't I just use vegetable oil?
Because extra olive oil, it comes with, there's no cholesterol in it.
Okay.
Normal oil, no, most of it, there's some cholesterol, but this is
Okay.
clean
All right.
for our health.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Talk to me about these meatballs. What have you done with the meatballs so far?
Okay, this meatball is normal beef,
Okay.
but tiny, no fat in it.
No fat.
At
Okay.
all.
But I'm seeing white stuff there. What's the
Yes.
white stuff?
The recipes I use in it, I use Italian spices,
Okay.
I use parsley, I use egg white, no yolk,
No yolk.
strictly egg white.
Okay, can you lift one for me? I don't want to touch because I'm not wearing gloves. So you have the beef in there.
Yes.
You have the herbs in
The
there.
herbs in there.
Egg yolk.
Egg yolk.
What else? What's the white
Then
stuff?
Parmesan cheese.
Cheese.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay, all right. So you did all this and you prepped it beforehand. Did you do
Yes.
anything else to it?
No,
after that?
no. That's all.
All right, fantastic. How long did you leave this for?
Let's say 30 minutes.
30.
I did it early this morning. I want it to look fresh.
Fantastic. Okay, so you've heard from the chef, but in case you missed anything, these are the ingredients you would need if you would like to make this Italian soup, right?
Italian meatball soup.
Meatball soup. All right, you need some celery, carrots, olive oil, some beef broth if you have some basil, garlic, ditalani pasta, tomato paste, parsley, and roasted tomatoes. We haven't talked about the roasting of these tomatoes yet. Yes, the ingredients are right there. Try and get them together if you would like to make this on your own. Okay,
For
so
the meatball,
the meatballs are eggs, beef, kosher salt, black pepper, garlic, and onions. All right, so what is the first thing we need to do?
I need to start boiling my penny.
Okay,
So while boiling my penny, I will stir fry
okay,
the parsley, the carrots,
okay.
and the celery.
All right, we need to get moving. So if we're going to get this meal done in good time, we need to start right now. So we have everything really prepared. Everything you need is all set out here. It's all been prepped. So you can just find a way to nicely dice your carrots, get your celery done. You can mash up your garlic in preparation. Get some good colored tomato paste. And yeah, now the pasta goes straight in the water, straight in there. All right, so we cover that up. Yes, fabulous. So now the oil, that's the olive
Goes
oil.
in the olive oil.
All right. Okay, so the pan is nice and hot. The olive oil just goes straight in there. Woo!
Let it to heat up a bit.
Okay,
Then
that,
we put our
that
chopped
pan is
celery.
really hot already. I think it'll be more than ready right now.
A spoon.
Okay, let me get these for you. Which one do you need?
This is okay.
All right. Okay, fantastic. Great. Aha. We're always excited when we have new chefs on the show because they're always very generous with their food.
Thanks.
So that's the celery straight
Yes.
in. You didn't use onions. I was wondering about that. Keep going.
We don't. For this, there's no onions in the recipe.
No onions in the
No,
recipe.
because in the meatball, we already add onion powder in it.
Okay, beautiful.
So I'll leave this to stir fry for like 3 minutes.
Okay.
Then I will now add my low sodium beef broth
Okay.
to start boiling.
So how many minutes approximately do we need on?
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Yes.
3 minutes. So I noted you didn't use all of the carrots yet and all of the celery. Are you leaving some for later?
No, I've already gauged it, so it will not be much.
Okay, all right. Okay, fantastic. We love vegetables here. We love it too. Okay. If you want to use all, we don't mind. We love veggies here at Wake Up Nigeria. All right, fantastic. And now we're talking. So this particular tomato paste, it's store-bought, right? You bought this at the store. You didn't make this yourself?
No, I didn't make it.
Okay, all right. Looks really good. This is about a cup or like one of those, is it?
Is it the smaller tin?
The smaller tin?
Yes.
Okay, one small tin.
Yes.
Fantastic.
So, like I said, I'll leave this for 3 minutes to steam up. Okay. Then I'll now add my low beef broth.
Okay, fantastic.
The cover.
Oh, sorry about that. Aha. So you don't need onions for this. No? You've already got onion powder in the beef.
The meat.
In the meat itself.
Yes.
The olive oil is already giving it a nice flavor.
Yes.
Let's talk a bit about the pasta. You're not adding anything to that?
Nothing. It's just to boil it. All the recipes, the ingredients needed are already, because once the pasta is boiled, I'm going to add it to this.
Okay.
So with the beef broth, everything has been seasoned already. Okay. You can see there's no seed, no Maggi, nothing there. Okay. Everything has already been added there.
Okay, I understand. So I was going to talk about salt for the pasta. A lot of people, when they're, steaming their pasta, they add salt, they add a bit of oil and all that. You're not doing
that. This is not a regular Nigerian meal.
Okay.
It's an Italian meal.
Okay.
So all the salt and everything needed
is in the broth.
So that's why I'm going to use all the broth for it. If I'm going to include another salt, it might be a little much over. Okay. But I wouldn't want that.
Okay. All right. Fabulous. So how long do we have on these vegetables? What do you think? Almost there?
Yes.
We're there. So now the beef broth, spicy beef broth is going straight in there now. Fabulous. Remember, he calls this a soup, so we're not looking for it to reduce, right?
Yes.
One more time, we're going to go through those ingredients in case you missed it. And you might be trying your best to put this together at home, maybe for the weekend, for family. Yes, we're making Italian meatball soup. If you have some celery, get it out, get some carrots, some olive oil, beef broth, or let's say meat water, basil, garlic, ditalini pasta, or rather ditalini pasta, tomato paste, Italian parsley, and there's still more. We have some ingredients just for the meatballs. We have eggs, beef, kosher salt, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, Italian seasoning, Parmesan cheese,
Italian breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs.
Yes, all in the meatball.
All right, that's all in the meatballs.
Yes.
Okay, so we are getting set. We've started prepping. Pasta's boiling. Chef Sam is ready to go. Hopefully you are as well. Use the hashtag WakeUpNigeriaOnTVC so we can see what you're up to. We're heading over to Winfrey now. How's it going, girl?
Oh, it's going great. Thank you, Titi. And of course, right around now, we begin with a fashion segment. Okay, so this particular one excites me. And on that block, we definitely have Tenny Oluwo, definitely, who is a non-conformist fashion stylist, founder, Style Territory, and a creative director who believes in global excellence and profound expression of art. She seeks to reflect her powerful convictions through her out-of-the-box fashion styling technique. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria, Tenny.
Thank you.
See, I followed you for the longest time, and of course, I will say you have been true to the words spoken here today of excellence, and of course, out of the box fashion stylist. So now, tell me, I've always wanted to ask you this question: where did it all begin, and why?
Why?
Yeah.
I feel like why is God's orchestration.
Okay.
And I love to believe God gave me this talent because it's really effortless. It's how I flow. It's who I am. So I'm not struggling to be this person. I was made to be this person.
Right.
So my dad really loves fashion, and that's why I started loving fashion as well. But as time went on, I really feel like this is what God wanted me to do.
Okay.
I'm right in the center of God's purpose for me.
Okay, so now when I say why, right, I meant why fashion, of course, and you've given us that. Then now, why fashion this way? So your dad really loved fashion, but did he like it this way? Was he just out of the box as well? Or where did you initially draw that inspiration for exceptional stuff from?
Right. It's just how I flow. Like, inside me, I don't think like a regular person.
Okay.
Do you understand? I was just created this way. So I don't know, why is God that would have to answer that? This is just how I flow. And the kind of things I think about is just effortless. They just come to me.
Okay.
So it's not deliberate, like, oh, let me try to be out of the box or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just out of the box. I'm just this way.
Amazing, amazing.
Thank
Well
you.
said. Okay, so now starting, I'm sure, of course, when you started expressing this way, what was the reception like? I don't want to actually say, oh yeah, it wasn't so, do you understand? But I mean, you know how people can get with change, and when something is kind of like drastic and they don't understand it. So now tell me where, like, how did you go through that time of acceptance, and then how far has it been? How's it been so far?
To be honest, I got loads of backlash.
Wow.
Like, even from my friends, a lot of people will be like, oh, you're dressed like a masquerade. Why do you look like a mad person? You know, why are you styling your clients like crazy people? How can they pay you for this rubbish or whatever? But I just knew this was what I was meant to do. So I can't change it because it's who I am. So with everything they said, I didn't let it sway me. I didn't let it distract me. I knew they would catch up. I didn't feel like I was the one behind. I knew I was ahead of my time. I've always been ahead of my time. And there's something about getting your inspiration from God. It comes with a lot of confidence. You know, it comes with assurance. You know there's truth in it. You know you're on the right path, and you know you're doing the right thing. Even when people don't understand, you know that they'll catch up one time or another.
Amazing. Now, non-conformist, definitely. Confident,
Thank you.
obviously clear. So at what point would you say your art and where you did things started to be accepted, right? And what were those experiences? Because I know you've actually gone ahead to style like big names, and then featured in like a whole lot of like interesting magazines and all of that. So at what point did it come to life?
Okay, so I feel like people really started paying attention when I got featured in Vogue. So they're like, okay, for Vogue to be on board, then she's got to be doing something right, you know? And then I got invited for like London Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week. I feel like international people, they got it more. And there's something about Nigerians. When you start to get like on the international scene, they start to pay attention. Even when they don't understand it yet, even when they don't like it, they just feel like, oh, for it to be accepted like internationally, then it's got to be good. But I feel like now people have settled into it. They just accept her, okay, this is how she is, and they're beginning to appreciate it.
And of course, I mean, speaking about being ahead of your time, which is actually very true, because when you started, it looked bizarre, right? But then again, if you look at fashion now, it's a whole lot of colors and mixtures, and you literally got that like way before. And I'll say kudos to that. This conversation is not over by any chance, but we do need to go on a very quick break, and when we come back, we have a lot to show you, so stay tuned. Okay, welcome back. And of course, we're still here with Tenny, and she definitely is the fashion stylist you want to definitely put your eye on and keep your eye on. If you can look at her, she's definitely fabulously dressed. I love the beret. I said I'm guessing one of those. Absolutely.
I appreciate
If you just got love of God, you go back with yours. I don't want to mess up your drip.
Thank you.
But now, aside you looking this fabulous, you also have a model to the right. A model that needs no introduction, by the way. All right. So now, starting from that headpiece.
Right.
Oh, look, it's MM. Okay, so now, starting from that headpiece, right? What is going on there? What are we looking at?
This was made by Ures Culture, who I love so much because she gets it. She understands the crazy and avant-garde and everything. I love go big or go home. As big as it can get, as extravagant as it can get. So this is my take on like a fascinator that is just like extravagant and avant-garde and out of the box.
I mean, I love the fact that, you're talking
fascinator, but for some weird reason, I can feel some African vibe in that. Even if I can see an African print in like I love all of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the core of my technique is like African.
Yes.
You get me? I love like the headgear and everything. I do a whole lot of that.
Yes.
So
I
this
see
is
that.
like, yeah.
Okay, so now let's progress down, looking at the print she's wearing against stripes. Once upon a time, they said no print on stripes or no print on print or stuff like that. But
Who cares about rules, though?
Yeah, of course. I mean, rules are meant to be broken, right?
Yeah.
So now tell me, explain. I can see some mesh also going on underneath that. And then, of course, the lovely shoes to match. So now talk to me about the whole outfit.
Okay, so I do love African prints, like I said earlier. So this is just me making it like Afrocentric, but in a way that is like globally accepted. You know, global excellence, that's the watchword.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, you have to represent Africa, but in a way that is not restricted or that is not in the box.
Okay.
So this is my take on that.
Amazing. So now let's talk about the cohesiveness of the look altogether. For some weird reason, we see a lot of colors, but if you look closely, you can see that the colors still go and they still match. And that's something I need to commend you on, because we see a whole lot going on, but if you actually take a step back and look at it holistically, you still see that there is a flow. So how did we manage to put all these colors together but still make them like come together?
Right. You just... Okay, let me try to explain it. You just try to map the colors. So you've got purple, pink, and blue, and that's just what I did. Just map the colors. And the stripe to like break it, so there's something to join it all together. A lot of people love to use like black or like solid colors. I love to use prints or stripes or like really bold colors to like bridge whatever thing I'm doing. And I do love the shoes. Like,
yes, the
perfect.
shoes. The colors are amazing. Definitely not regular.
On trend.
How are you feeling right there? And how are you feeling?
I feel like $1 million. Please.
Isn't it? Yeah, so,
let that, please, dollars. Let it begin to rain.
I know.
Because I feel like $1 million, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, rich auntie
so
vibes.
where will you wear this outfit to? Considering the weekend.
Okay, I will definitely wear this to a fashion show. Oh. Yeah, because it is just apt for a fashion event, because at a fashion event you see different kinds of styles, and then you also see fashion forward styles as well. So this is very fashion forward. It's very eccentric. I like it. It's also what you call Afrocentric. It's got that African and eccentric. You put it together, it gives birth to Afrocentric. I love everything, and I'm a fan of prints.
Yeah, of course.
Fashion prints as well. Tenny, I'm loving this. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Nicely said and nicely done. Well done, Emma. Thank you for being our muse for today. Okay, so now let's come back to you. So now, talking about this kind of fashion, right? What were the trainings you went to? How did you train? No, don't do that. No.
None. I'm completely self-taught.
Oh, wow.
And God-inspired.
Wow.
No professional school, nothing. But the only thing I know I do, like I dive into like loads of research. I'm always doing my research. Always investing in knowledge. I read a lot. You know, so it's not like I'm just sitting down and waiting for the inspirations to come. So I'm always doing my research. I'm always trying to top what I already know. I learn from people as well. I learn from my environment. So I'm constantly learning. I feel like that's the school of life.
School of life. Very true. Well said. Okay, so now I noticed like a lot of times you speak about God and speak about God inspired and all of that. So now tell me, where should I don't want to delve into faith, but then again I can see that literally rules what you do massively. So now tell me, what is a connection for you and how do you connect it, right? The principles behind being inspired by God and this amazing thing you do.
Yeah, God is the author of creativity. I mean, look at the sky, look at the world. You know, God is the master creative. And God is the only inexhaustible source of knowledge. Whatever thing you need to know, God knows it best. You know, and God is kind. God gives. So whatever you need to learn, whatever you need. Another thing God gives me is grace. Like, even when I'm working, I'm never stranded. You know, I never lack ideas because I'm connected to the ultimate source of ideas.
Amazing.
You know, so God, people think, okay, God is separate and my work is separate. No, God gave you that purpose. He knows it best. So if you want to top it, you have to be connected to God.
Constantly
basically.
connected.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay,
Thank
so now
you.
let's see perhaps some of the shots, some of your shots on the screen. If you'd like to move that way. And so now let's talk about this one. So now this is, now this, right?
Oh,
okay, so now
that's
this
the
is,
job.
if I look at this, I would think you. So tell me, what were you thinking with that particular white outfit, like all white outfit?
Okay, so that's Lao Lugbenjo. He's a gospel artist, and it was his 40th birthday. And I just wanted something very royal, but pure as well, because he's a gospel person and African. So that's like agbada. The cape is like two agbadas put together.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, that's the inspiration for that. Pure and African.
Pure and African. Amazing.
Right. Thank
very,
you.
very nice. Nice. I
Thank
can see
you.
the pants. I mean, so the trimmings, the end is
Yes.
not like regular stuff.
Yeah,
That's
details are very important.
Yeah.
Details are everything.
Okay, so now let's look at this particular look with the fascinator as well.
Right.
And I mean, so the structure, the sleeves, yes.
This was a look from a lookbook I did for a designer called Fair Factory. Yeah, I was just trying to put like a bit of edge whilst maintaining simplicity,
Oh, okay.
basically. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Thank
Nice,
you.
Nice. Okay. I also wanted to ask about your relationship with Ada, because I noticed that you guys,
Right.
Are you guys related?
No, but that's my sister still. And she's actually my first client.
Oh,
Because when I
nice.
resigned from my 9 to 5 and I started my business fully,
Yes.
she was my first client. And she's been my muse ever since.
Oh, ever since.
She's amazing.
Amazing. She is. You can actually tell because, I mean, people in that space, I mean, in that space usually will like to go for, fashion that's not so, but then again, when you style her, she definitely stands out. And she definitely seems to understand and interpret your
She
styling
does.
very well.
She
well
does.
done.
Thank you
well
so
done,
much.
Tenny.
I
Well
appreciate
done.
it.
Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
here.
I had fun. Thank you
Definitely,
so much.
we had fun with you. And
Thank
of course,
you.
we're wishing you all the very best in everything
Thank
you do.
you.
And do not forget my Barrett plug.
I won't. Thank you
forgive
so
if you
much.
do.
Thank you.
Okay, right about now, we're heading back to the kitchen where TT is standing by.
Yes. I am feeling extremely envious of in that amazing regalia. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. When it comes to fashion, we're trying to be as fashion forward as possible. And but fashion forward doesn't mean that we'll forget about the food. We have to remember our chef, Chef Sam, brand new chef on the show. And you know we love our new chefs because they're always very generous. Let's see what's happening in there. Okay, we're making an Italian meatball soup. And what have we been doing while we were away?
Well, we have cooked the veg to a tender stage, not too soft and not too hard.
Okay.
We added the tomatoes, our parsley and basil have already gone in it.
Okay.
So the next stage now, we are going to add our meatball.
Okay.
Our pasta is ready.
So let's see the pasta. So the pasta is, you didn't add anything to the pasta at all?
Nothing at all.
No salt,
No salt,
no oil,
no
nothing
oil,
like that.
nothing,
Okay,
yes.
all right. So for those of you at home who are wondering, these meatballs have already been seasoned.
Yes.
What was the seasoning that went in there again?
Onion powder, Italian seasoning,
Yes.
black pepper, parsley, basil, and Parmesan cheese. Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so these meatballs are going to go straight into the
This
deep
soup.
dish right now. Okay. So did you refrigerate these meatballs at any point, you know, to maybe preserve them or to make
Yes.
them stay together?
Like I said, I did it this morning.
Okay.
So I left it in the refrigerator for like 30 minutes before being on my way.
Okay. So am I looking to have this on high heat or low heat?
On a low heat so that the meatball will be able to cook intensively.
All right. So there was some tomato paste in there that you mixed in with actual tomato as well.
Yes.
And that's what we're looking for. Okay? Remember, this is a soup. It's not like our native soup. It's an Italian soup. And we can't wait to see how this is going to turn out. All right. So how many people will this serve eventually?
This will be able to serve 2 people.
2 people?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You know, Italian restaurants, they don't use big plates. They use small plates like the ones I told Mazzino and Winfrey about earlier today. But we really are excited to see how this is going to turn out.
So
all right,
I'm going to add a cup of water to this to make it steaming.
All right. While this is beginning to bubble, we want to go over what we've done so far. We added some tomato paste in there earlier. We added some tomatoes as well, diced tomatoes. The parsley went in there. The garlic, the mashed crushed garlic has also gone in there. And all we're waiting for now is for the heat to come up just a little so that our soup can come together. I'm always so worried about meatballs coming apart when the cooking is going on. How do I prevent it from coming apart? What do I do?
That is the work of the white egg in it. Like, I mean,
the egg white.
The egg white in it. So it makes it stick firm together. It won't come apart at all.
All right. So
we'll leave this to boil for like 10 minutes from now. So after boiling, we're going to be adding our pasta to it.
Beautiful. The pasta goes directly in. All right, fantastic. And then we will have our soup.
Italian meatball soup ready to
with pasta. We're going to be heading for another quick break, but there's still so much. Wow. With all the great things still to come right here on Wake Up Nigeria, it would be a huge disservice if true viewers of the show decide to move at this point.
Yes.
Where are you going? Wait, stay right there.
I mean, it's a no-brainer. After watching a, magical first 1 hour, and the second hour only is going to be even much more magical.
That's interesting. So we're going to be having loads of fun in the next few minutes because we have a game plan. Why?
Yes. Now, nobody knows what the game is about, but I will use this opportunity to intimate you and everybody else who's listening what it's going to be. It is going to help you with your workout routine, this game that we have. So we're going to be pulling just a bead of sweat from the ladies.
Should I remove my wig?
Maybe you should. It wouldn't be the first time. It wouldn't. So stay tuned and join us. You guys might also find something very interesting. We're going to be telling you what we have for the show in just about a bit, tell you what this hour holds in store for you. My name is Phil.
And I'm Titila Oyinson. Now, if you didn't know, you can also catch us live on GOTV. You'll find us on channel 27. You'll also find us on UHF 49. You can stream the show live at tvcentertainment.tv or on Facebook at TVC Connect.
Also, there's the app. You want to remember, you want to download Google Play Store or on iOS. It's that easy, one click away. That's it. Now, let's let you guys know what we have for the rest of the show.
This looks like it's the same color.
Really?
Sort of. It's a greenish thingamajig there. I don't know, but that's all blue.
So I came in this morning and Winfrey has been reminding me that I'm supposed to get a swimming trunk.
Really, man?
Yeah.
And you also.
Swimming trunk.
Yeah.
We've got for you guys.
We've got one more of those outings
y'all.
that Winfrey has designed for us, and she specifically designed this outing so the guys can get to show their features.
Oh,
and she's so excited. Where's that? Where's the towel?
She reminded us on the group. She reminded us this morning. She reminded us as the show was going on.
Well, I'm looking out for you guys. I said, make sure you're with your swimwear, your sunscreen, your towels, your flip-flops. I don't want anyone catching a cold. I don't want anyone sitting out there and saying, oh, no, I didn't bring my swimsuit. I'm not going to get in the water. So she will go in whether or not you like it.
Okay. Social prefect has spoken.
Exactly. Oh, by the way.
I don't be planning down as people doing anything.
Mike, how did you feel about Falcons Bayana finally got our win back?
Yesterday we won 2-0, and so we have to win the next match to qualify for the next round. We really
we lost 2-0, didn't we?
We lost 2-1.
2-1, okay.
Our star player is injured. Aziza Toshuala, and she's back to Spain. So, but then it might work positively for us because at times when there's a star player, everybody wants to play and pass to that person. But when she's not away now, everybody's bringing.
I think it's the other way. I think what they want to do is the opponents actually want to play out that person, so they always focus on that star player.
Mazino wants to start like
it's all sports strategy. Come on. But actually happy and excited that they got to win.
Yes, our women should be the ones championing it.
Yeah, exactly. It's the Falcons now.
Falcons, come on.
This one's only swimming. This one's to swim.
You tell the Falcons to bring their swimming truck.
Well, it's good sports.
Yeah.
You know, and it's all body exercise. So, yeah, get it all trimmed. We need to put this.
Yeah,
you can touch
life and lifestyle. and the truth is, I appreciate how deliberate Winfrey has been on projects like this because we have to make it intentional. Yes. Because a lot of us, like, how many times do you get to hang out with your friends? How many times do you get to hang out with your friends?
Always.
Are we friends?
Yesterday,
Oh wow.
she said we look like friends.
Yesterday.
We're just planning for the week.
She's like, oh.
Friends. Wow.
In any case, it's a very long weekend, and I'm sure you guys are going to get up to so much with your families as well, just like we are.
Yeah.
So, hey, we are looking out to see what it's going to be. You want to use the hashtag when you do this. Wake Up Nigeria on TVC would like to see.
Game day!
Thank you very much, Titi. Now,
People will
ladies
record this, people start paying me for this.
gentlemen, welcome. Game day today. We're going to be playing Pedometer. That's what it's called. It's Pedometer. It is an app on your phone, actually. Everybody's got it on their Android phone. But for today, we're using it to kind of like get our exercise regime going. And you can actually do that at home as well with your family. So on the screen, I have the app already showing. What you're going to try and do, each and every one of you here, all three of you, is in 1 minute, Mike, can you get me a stopwatch on your phone there? All three of you are going to be competing against each other while I take score. I will give a sample, however, of how...
What does this one say? It's not ready. We'll just sit down here. We do what
let me give you guys a sample. Let me give you guys a sample. Now, the pedometer is going to read how many steps you take. So, here, you guys are going to have to do whatever it takes in 1 minute to get your pedometer going. I don't know how long it's going to take.
So, is the pedometer moving now?
It is moving.
Working?
I've got, yeah. But so, everybody's going to sweat today.
No, wait. How long? 30 seconds.
How long?
No, 1 minute. 1 minute.
1 minute? So whatever you can.
1 minute is long, though. Wow. Start. Let Mazu start.
No.
Yeah, no. I started. I'll be now.
No. No, Mike, I am the umpire. That's not how it works. Okay, so you guys want me to set the record? All right, no problem.
Let him do the 1 minute.
Let's do 30 seconds.
Mike. Yeah, let's go. 1 minute.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. Has it started?
The time starts now. Go. 1 minute.
Okay.
It helps if I have some sort of song.
Wow.
Producer, can I have song?
You fit.
Okay.
Give us the song.
So look at that pedometer. Go, Mazino. Go, Mazino. Woo! Yeah, you're beginning to look like a bunny
30 seconds. Am I not there yet?
You have it. 19.
19 seconds. Okay. 7, 6, 5.
It's 1 minute.
4,
3,
2,
1. And what does he have there? 55 steps.
No, it was 52.
55 steps in 30 seconds.
All right, guys.
Please, we need more music. And
who's taking score?
We need
55.
55.
All right, let me.
So who's going next?
Oh God, who came up with this game?
One lady.
You I want to know what I need to beat.
Okay.
Just go now.
Wait, come over.
Wow.
Okay. Mike, are you ready?
All right.
Okay.
Come over.
Okay.
All right.
So don't move until we.
Should she do a test run?
No test run.
No test run.
30 seconds.
But yeah, relax.
Should be talking now.
Relax. All right. Start.
Go.
Now. Okay.
Don't worry. Let's go.
Move now. Move.
Work out the scene.
You have to move.
Come back. There you go.
What's with sound?
It's going. It's moving. Okay, it's moving.
Keep going.
Okay. Let's see how many seconds.
Wow.
What are you doing?
3, 2, 1. Stop. 44 steps.
I actually need some more.
Oh, you need some moves.
Okay. No, that was
52.
52.
No.
52.
It was actually 52. 52.
It was
All right.
Why was it 50?
55. We'll keep it in our head.
I need some more because I was confused when it didn't
start. Right. Move on.
When it didn't start. Wait.
So don't think it hasn't started.
I should just
keep going. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Tell her when to press start.
Okay.
You can press start, but just don't move. You can press
yeah.
start.
Okay.
Okay? Tell her when to go.
And
And go. What is that? It's like Humpty Dumpty. No, it's like the Teletubbies doing the exercise. What are you? It's not.
She beat a record, you're laughing.
Are you serious? Nah, this one can't do it.
She beat it.
Wow. Wow.
Go, Titi!
Wow. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Go, Titi!
It's a lie. It's a lie. Move your feet.
Yay!
Wow. 2, 1. Stop. Wow.
65.
Woo!
She beat it.
Not bad at all.
As you know,
She beat it.
Nice.
baby.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
She beat it.
Thank you.
Not bad.
She beat
Mike, it's your
Mike,
turn.
your turn. Let me.
beat it.
Okay.
Mike.
Mike, you ready?
Okay, Mike.
Have you reset?
Are we ready?
Don't move until. Don't move.
Come, wait.
Don't move. Wait.
Wait now.
When she says start.
Don't rush. Wait now. Don't rush. Don't rush.
65.
Are you ready?
60.
Yeah?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
We are set.
Go on, press start already.
Press start.
Oh, I'm the press start.
Press
Press
start.
start. Just don't move.
Wait.
Press start. Are you good?
Okay, I should press start first.
Yes.
Press that.
Press. No, don't worry. Just press start.
Just press start.
And then tell him.
3, 2, 1,
Go.
Oh my God.
What's it
What are
reading?
you
10
doing?
steps in 10 seconds.
If I step on top of the phone, it will be faster.
I think if you have it higher, it will read better. There's
Wow.
something you did that made it.
Ooh.
I don't know what it was. Are you watching the time?
Not bad. Yes.
Hanging, that's what I'm
20, 21. Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody count down for me.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Don't move anymore. Don't move. Stop. Don't move. Don't move.
What do we have?
We have what?
54.
58 steps. 58 steps.
Yes.
No, that was my step actually. 59 steps.
So,
Very interesting.
who is going to beat?
So now you guys are obviously top. So
Yeah.
we have to do it again
Okay, to see who's
to
going
see
to
who the
count
loser
first.
is. Yes, I and Winfrey.
Okay.
It's meant to be the other way now.
All right.
Ow.
So we're gonna do 15 seconds. Is that okay?
15 seconds.
Yeah, 15 seconds.
All
15
right.
seconds each.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
3, 2, 1, go.
This is called the titty step. I'm doing whatever you did. It's not moving. It's not moving.
Shake.
Why is it not moving?
2, 1, stop.
16.
What do you have?
Raising.
No, hold on. Maybe it's hanging. Maybe
How
it's
is that
hanging.
possible?
It has done.
Same thing happened
You
to
shake.
me. To me.
Okay, let me edit this.
Don't edit anything.
No, I have to get it to 0.
Really?
You shake.
All right, Winfrey, coming over.
Okay.
I hope the same thing happens to you.
Wow.
Why would you
All right.
say that?
All right?
Because of Mazino.
Oh, wow, this is
Mazino.
hard. I don't want to be a loser. I've never been a loser. And
5, 4, 3, 2, go.
it's not moving.
It will move. It will move. It will move.
Watch. What is it? 15 seconds?
What are you doing? 3, 2, 1, go!
Mazino, you are last. Gosh! Mazino, you are last.
You know, sometimes you just have to let these kids win. But that was fantastic. You can see we worked out a sweat. Maybe you guys can try it at home as well. Tell you what, let's try and clean this all up, and then we'll be back inside of the kitchen. Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Oh, sorry. Listen, we did not say this, but the truth is, the overall winner for the first time in Wake Up Nigeria ever is Titi.
I'm going to squeeze you.
I made my children proud of me.
Being the gracious gentleman, gracious gentleman that I am, I was invited to have a taste of this sumptuous breakfast
Benny.
as a special guest. But I am going to relinquish my position.
Oh,
I'm going to abdicate my throne for the winner, the overall winner of today's game,
okay.
to sit here. After eating, she's going to do meh to the loser. So
Let's talk about the meal. Let's
Let's untrack.
Thank you.
All right. Okay.
So what do we have for today?
Tell us.
What's going on?
What we have here before us is Italian meatball soup.
Okay.
So it consists of pasta, meatballs, and some veg. As you can see, there's some garnishing on it. The garnishings are normally veg, gives it aroma.
Wow.
And it's also good for our health. Because it's not just for us to eat. We eat to live healthier.
Here is your reward.
Thank you.
We want you to gain all those calories you just burned now.
I would like to thank the Academy. I would like to thank my mommy and daddy. But really, Mike, why? You want the mic? Okay, don't worry. I don't want to
right
stress the
about
food.
now, I would like to actually wish Miriam Alonge of Your View a very, very,
There she is.
very happy birthday! Because we're not here tomorrow.
Putting it forward.
She should just have joined us on set this morning, yeah?
She should have been the one.
Looking resplendent.
Yeah, she is. Absolutely. Stunning.
All
We wish
right.
you all the very best. We love and celebrate you. Mwah.
Okay.
Titi, how's your reward?
It's absolutely splendid.
Give me some more.
C'est magnifique.
Give me some more.
Thank you, Chef. Really,
That's what, Chef.
Mike, you know you're still going to drag
Listen, we want to say thank you to all the guests that we had throughout the entire week. I mean, from Monday up until now. Thank you guys very much for making it to the show. And everybody out there who's been watching, and everybody who's going to be on holiday this weekend.
And please, word for the holiday, avoid traffic and avoid coming last like Mazzino. It's been a wonderful show. We will see you next week.
Be safe.
Bye-bye.